I've covered a lot of Donald Trump's speeches here on the Midas Touch Network. The one he gave this evening at the National Republican Congressional Committee dinner is certainly up there on the most demented. In real time as he's giving the speech, the futures market in the United States was plummeting as Donald Trump continued to talk about 104% tariffs on China. Donald Trump then also talked about placing tariffs on American pharmaceuticals so that Americans would struggle to get essential medication. And then Donald Trump started talking about windmills again. By the way, just take a look at Donald Trump's physical appearance. I mean, number one, you can see his tiny hands there on stage. You can see his face was glowing this bizarre orange color. It's fitting he's dressed for this dinner like he's aboard the Titanic as it sinks. I mean, just look at him physically right there. As our editor-in-chief, Ron Filipkowski, said about this speech, as it continued and continued, goes, this is normally the time when the nurse at an assisted living facility reminds the patient to stop talking and finish the mashed potatoes and go to sleep. Let me show you what went down. Donald Trump started talking about the 104% tariffs on China, how proud he is to do that, and that it's our turn to do the ripping. Play this clip.
And people are paying tariffs. Countries are paying tariffs. Right now, China's paying a 104% tariff. Think of it, 104%. Now, it sounds ridiculous, but they charged us for many items 100%, 125%. Many countries have. They've ripped us off left and right. But now it's our turn to do the ripping. That's okay. We're going to make our country even.
Next, Donald Trump talks about how states really don't matter. They're just an agent of the federal government. Play this clip.
For it. I think it's something that you should work on. You should go out and put a bill in demanding. You demand, because the states are just an agent of the federal government, of you. You had to demand paper ballots. You had to demand one-day elections. You know what they do when it's longer than one day? All of a sudden, well, we're fixing the room up. Move those boxes. We're putting an air conditioner. Oh, really?
Okay, MAGA Republicans, the party of states' rights. Hey, am I right? Then Donald Trump talks about placing tariffs on pharmaceuticals. Yes, as Dr. Angela Rasmussen says, great idea, Donald. Americans are going to love not being able to afford essential medications. Play this clip.
But we're going to tariff our pharmaceuticals. And once we do that, they're going to come rushing back into our country because we're the big market. The advantage we have over everybody is that we're the big market. So we're going to be announcing very shortly a major tariff on pharmaceuticals. And when they hear that, they will leave China. They will leave other places because they have to sell. Most of their product is sold here.
And again, just look at Donald, his ears, different color than his. The whole thing is very weird. Trump like glowing in the dark. Literally, here, play this clip.
I wonder if you ever turned the room this way. It's interesting because I love real estate. I love ballrooms, nice ballrooms, a lot of them. I wonder if they ever turned it this way instead. So it might be interesting. This way I'm not talking to a wall.
Next, Donald Trump says that anybody who tells you that the tariffs on China are taxes on Americans are lying. Donald, it's a tax on Americans. That's literally what a tariff is. Here, play this clip.
Until they make a deal with us, that's what it's going to be. I think they'll make a deal at some point. China will. They want to make a deal. They really do. They want to make a deal. They just don't know how to get it started because they're proud people. China will now pay a big number to our treasury. This is all taxes. And don't let them keep telling you that this is a tax on our people. I hate that. They say it's a tax. No, often much of it is paid. And hey, look what happened during my first term.
Then Donald Trump starts whining about windmills and you won't be able to sell your home if you have a windmill nearby. Play this clip.
Between that and windmills, you can have windmills too. Most expensive form of energy ever. Anybody have a windmill by your house? Congratulations. You'll never sell your house. And today I signed historic executive orders to unleash coal production to the highest levels ever. Because, coal is the most powerful thing. We have more of it than any. We have more liquid gold under our feet, oil and gas, and we have more coal than any other country. No other country has as much as we have. All different forms of coal. And take a look at China. They're building 2 coal plants a week. Think of that, 2 a week. We are screwing around with wind. Oh, wind. These people are crazy. They say, it's great for the environment. Yeah, it kills all your birds.
Hey, Donald, I just think Americans are trying to afford a home, number one. Then number two, we can talk about your deranged anger towards windmills. Maybe make housing more affordable, which was one of your day one promises that you broke as well. Then Donald Trump says, you know what I love about coal miners? He goes, they don't want gidgets and widgets and wadgets and woojits. They want coal.
Beautiful. Guys, I didn't want to have any arm wrestling contests with any of them. I can tell you that. They're good, strong guys. That's what they want to do. They love to dig coal. That's what they want to do. They don't want to do gidgets and widgets and wadgets. They don't want to build cell phones with their hands, their big, strong hands, and doing a little thing. Remember when Hillary Clinton went to West Virginia And she had decimated them 3 weeks before in like some state where they make little tiny circuit boards.
Then Donald Trump goes into this part of his speech where it kind of has this extortive element where he looks at the MAGA Republicans and he's like, you better pass the budget right now that gives the tax cuts to the billionaires because the alternative is hell. Do you want to face hell? Play this clip.
The one thing they always vote in unison. You don't see somebody that's holding up. I'm going to hold up. And the alternative is hell. You know, the alternative is hell. So the Republicans just have one.